Whoa, Jessica
Right.
Bergably responded to my tweet.
Zam.
I don't know who that is.
Shut up.
All right. Okay. I think we'll start. Hello.
Oh, right,
Hi.
Right.
Yeah. Hi. Welcome to this Need Cell podcast. What's up? I think we'll go through alphabetical order to introduce everyone. So we have our lovely co-host, Anna Alaxaris. What's up, Anna?
Yo, that's me. Hi.
All right. We have our second co-host, the ever lovely Twitter e-celebrity, Paige Grugcell. What's up, Paige?
Hi, I'm Paige Grugcell from Twitter.
So true. And we have a special guest on today. We have Brie Facemelter of Twitter fame. What's up, Brie?
Yeah, hi. I'm Brie. Haha.
Yeah, we wanted to have you on. I think I wanted to have you on because you did like the art for our podcast, so I thought it made sense.
Right, it's a you have to. It's a pity thing.
Who are you?
No,
Introduce yourself.
So. Yeah, you're a famous poster, video game developer, musician. So
yeah, I'm so famous.
Oh, this is episode 0, by the way.
Episode 0.
I'm so special. I'm not even in a real episode.
No, this is a real episode. It's just episode 0. You have to. I thought it would be cooler to start with the 0.
Yeah, 0 is a cool number.
This is a damn Zoomer podcast.
Yeah,
like Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0.
Yeah, I'm kind of tweaking right now. I went to like a Circle K or whatever, which is a gas station in Tucson, Arizona, and I drank like this
everywhere.
I fucking drank this Purple Monster so quickly.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so
yeah, I'm like way over caffeinated too. I had a Monster Energy this morning, and then like throughout my shift at work, I had like 4 cups of coffee, and I kind of disassociated from my body while I was moving pallets and shit. It was a really weird experience.
That's crazy. Yeah, I had
half a Monster like just before recording.
This is like the fucking image from iRobot of all the fucking robots in the factory. You must consume the monster.
Actually, I'm drinking a Mike's
base. I have like Guinness right next to me, so
I see.
Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yes.
There was a bit when I was when I attended university in person, or like when I wasn't on online classes, with my friend group, we would buy a lot of Mike's Hard Lemonade, and they would host dorm room parties and ask people for if they wanted a Mike's Hard penis.
What?
Yeah, instead of like a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
That's not even a funny joke.
Yeah, it's funny like when you're a guy and you ask another guy if they want a Mike's Hard penis.
You had to be there.
You had to be there, and it's I don't know, like
that's like a step below the South Park fish sticks joke.
Like a lot of people who are very insecure about being like a straight guy, it's funny to ask them if they want a Mike's Hard penis and gauge their reaction. You had to be there.
Yeah, that's me.
Did anybody ever have funny reactions?
Yeah, people would say like, what the fuck? And get really mad at my friend. I had a friend, Mason, who he invited people from his classes to these dorm parties, like people he's never spoken to in his life. And his first impression would be to random ask people if they wanted a Mike's Hard penis. And a lot of them would get really mad at him, saying like, what the hell? Do you think I'm a homo or some shit?
What the heck?
Yeah, you had to be there.
Actually, that is a good way to vibe check somebody, like, immediately.
Yeah.
That's like, what's the fucking thing from Smash Bros? Like, taunt if not gay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you just get fucked.
Oh. Are you talking about, like, net play or something?
Yeah, Slippy.
Yeah.
There was a thing where, like, somebody would set their name to that, and anytime somebody would taunt, they would, like, fuck their shit up at the beginning of the game while they were taunting.
That rules.
Yeah.
The classic taunt into get body combo.
Was it taunt if you're gay or taunt if you're not gay?
I think it's taunt if you're not gay.
Yeah. You can tell who's gay or not based on their main. Like,
No, you're right.
What's a gay melee main?
Marth or like Peach. Yeah.
Marth
Absolutely
Peach.
Peach.
Luigi. I'd say about 3/4 of the cast. Literally everyone except fucking Captain Falcon and Mario.
Insert Falco.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Falco is pretty straight.
Falco is kind of straight, except for like maybe certain colors.
Falco is like the type of person who pushes up their glasses up their nose when they get tilted. But like it doesn't matter the gender, just like people who have like a stick up their ass.
Yeah.
There's a melee player, Bobby Big Balls. Is there familiarity with Bobby Big Balls?
I remember like 4 years ago or something, he was like generally not well liked and like among like, you know, like queer melee spaces, and I don't know why. Is there a reason for that?
I don't know. The only reason I know who he is because he's a Falco main. And he'll go on these like 20-minute long rants on his live streams, freaking out about Marth when a Marth is on his screen on Slippy. And I think he's one of the biggest, I could be wrong when I say this, but he's pretty prominent as a melee streamer for being I think he's power ranked nationally only 40th. I say only 40th, but he's like bigger than Mango or some shit because he's like a old Tyler 1 for melee.
Oh, I see.
That's face though.
Yeah. I think I remember like the reason he wasn't well liked way back when is because I think he like said something transphobic or something.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know if it was like, I think it might have. I don't know if it was like actually that bad or if I wasn't there. I don't really care even.
That's like par for the course for esports players though.
Yeah, it's like I'm not even surprised if that is the case. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, I found I googled Bobby Big Balls transphobic and and I can't find anything. There's like one Reddit post about, but I can't really see what it is, and I don't feel like going through the thread. He seems like a normal person, but I don't watch his stuff.
Yeah,
I mean his name is Bobby Big Balls, so
yeah, he's got something to prove. I feel like he would say something anti-transgender. Yeah, that the name implies that he. I don't know.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny that low tier god is like trans positive now.
Oh yeah,
that's not even
reformed.
true.
I mean, he's like,
if he just between the lines on that like monologue that he gives, it's more like, in this clown world, would you believe that certain people want to change their gender? Of course they do. That's basically what he's saying. Not.
Listen, I know for a fact he's a chaser. Okay,
I would.
Like I know the toxic masculinity is like at peak, but there's no way he's not into that on the down low.
I could see it.
Wait, you've seen that video where he talks about like his ideal partner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's totally fucking gay, and he's like, the ideal partner is a person with the body of a man, the testosterone. Oh wait, no, the body of a woman, the testosterone of a man, and like no female reproductive organs and no dick or whatever. So it's literally, and he's like, they literally just have like a cloaca for pissing and shitting, and you fuck it, and he's like, that's it. Like fucking Seth from Street Fighter 6.
You know, low tier god goes on a lot of rants about fucking men for someone who's straight.
Oh yeah. He totally talks about like getting his dick sucked by dudes
and having sex with men.
All I've ever seen is him talking about fucking mom.
Yeah, that's a big one. Bisexual individual.
Yeah, he's so funny. I ordered a low tier god like hoodie from him, he was doing like merch or whatever, and I ordered a hoodie, and it never came, and that was like 2 years ago.
Oh, that's so sad.
You are never getting that hoodie.
You're out of refund.
Yeah, I can even check the email. Let me check my email. I'll go and look for it.
Was it a cool hoodie?
I don't think so. It was kind of just like It was kind of just.
To just say low tier god on it.
I don't think so. I forget what it was, honestly. It was such a long time ago.
Google load.
But I definitely did order it. Yeah, I could go through my email and look for it, but
he still has a merch store.
Yeah.
Covenant. God.
Yeah, Covenant, yeah.
His merch is ugly as fuck.
Yeah. I'd still wear it, though. He's so fucking funny.
He is.
He has the heart of a true poster.
He models his clothes.
He has like
Yeah, he models his own clothes.
That kind of.
Oh shit! A bunch of it's sold out.
That one picture where he's doing, that one picture that was taken of him where he's doing like, he's just standing there like a normal fucking dude, but his posture is so intimidating, and people Photoshop Sephiroth wings, like the black one-winged angel wings on his back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ideal male role model. It's a toss up between him and Andrew Tate
in terms of like posting prowess.
Yeah. That's the one. I would say in terms of like repressed homosexuality and
like yeah.
Tier God's better though.
I think
that fit fucking sucks. By the way, the image you just posted,
the fucking tie-dye one.
Yeah,
that's on his official website.
Oh my God.
He, like I said, he models all of his fucking clothing.
He's a real for modeling the clothing though.
Like this shit.
He stands by his product.
I have gay sex. I've never worn anything that gay.
Is it gay to wear low tier god merchandise?
It's gay to ride any other guy's dick for any reason, okay? Real Sigmas, they're real selves, okay? Real Sigmas stick to themselves.
His merch looks like it was made on like what's that one Microsoft product? It's a Microsoft Publisher or some shit.
He's just taking other people's memes and like putting them on shirts. Like, you should love yourself now.
Yeah,
it's his face.
Yeah,
he owns the likeness. Yeah.
Is that how that works?
I think so.
To be clear, I don't care. I'm just mildly interested. I don't care if he's stealing people's memes to put on his shirt.
God stole a meme.
At some point, you gotta respect the hustle.
Yeah, I don't think you can claim like meme stealing when you're the guy in the meme.
Exactly.
Yeah. I love Tier God so much. I wish you'd punch me in the face.
Chill, shorty.
Yeah.
Kill yourself.
Listen, I said I wouldn't be saying any slurs, but you're making it very hard not to.
Whatever. Okay. Whatever. Anyway, what's up? What'd you guys have for breakfast?
Breakfast? So I didn't eat today yet. I was gonna eat after this because I woke up, went to work.
You got an eating disorder?
Yeah,
I don't.
Say flexing the ED. You're on some.
I don't.
only had an iced coffee today.
That's not true.
Hey guys,
I've just been
three coffees.
I've been busy today with work, but I have something in the oven that I'm gonna eat later. Chicken breast, a delicious chicken breast.
Yeah, I bet you have so much energy from that intermittent fasting sort of like tweaking off of metabolic bullshit, however the fuck that works.
What?
You like don't eat all day and you have a bunch of energy because you're like, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah, longer for that.
After a while, you don't get hungry and you switch to ketosis. So
yeah.
Yeah, when you don't feel bad about being hungry.
Yeah, you're in like predator looking for food mode or something.
Yeah.
Whatever the biological reason for that is.
I'm an alpha. You wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ketosis is real Sigma male stuff.
I had microwave popcorn like half an hour ago, and that's it.
Oh,
You're
hell
on
yes.
you're on your borderline Marilyn Monroe shit. That's diva tier.
Wait, what did she do?
I think like when she moved to New York, she was poor or whatever, so she would just have popcorn.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Popcorn, like that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fuck with popcorn, but not that much.
Yeah, same.
I fucking had a dream I was making popcorn, and like I couldn't figure out the right ratio of like oil to fucking popcorn kernels.
Do you make your own popcorn like on the stovetop?
I don't fucking make popcorn. I can't remember the last time I made popcorn. I think it's because all of those YouTube lives of like women like heating up popcorns with their like hair straighteners.
What's the thing the lady says? Slay,
ice cream
swag.
so good. Ice cream so good. Gang, gang, gang. Gang, gang, gang.
I hate those so fucking much.
Yeah. You gotta respect the grind, though. No, it's so fucking... I guess whatever.
It's like, Twitch plays Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry?
No, I know where you're going with this.
It's like Twitch plays Pokemon, but like with a person.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Yeah. If they're making money for that and like they're making money on the internet, like good for them. I'm not gonna watch that shit because it's weird. But if you're able to make money on the internet doing that shit, it's like almost borderline pornographic. But like I don't care.
That's the thing. Like I'm not blaming anyone here, but the fact that this is like a thing and that people are like forced into a position where they would feel a need to do that, and there are people on the other end that feel a need to contribute to this is just kind of weird and sickening.
Borderline pornographic, yeah.
That's the future. It's just someone staring into a camera and saying gang, gang, gang.
I suppose there are worse things, but my god.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm broke. So like the only thing I have is my self-respect. And I tell myself that, it's like, yeah, you could be out there like hustling and grinding, but you're above that. You're too, you gotta maintain some self-integrity here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be a heckin' sellout.
You don't want to go on TikTok live and say slay, 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 ice cream so good.
Yeah.
And like roll your R's a bunch with the TikTok filter hat.
I feel like if you're totally shameless, you could make a lot of money off the internet.
That's like that.
Yeah,
most people that like end up being successful, like that's like a trait that they all share is that they're fucking shameless and that they don't care about like their dignity or like crawling over other people or just other shit.
like people who make money from re-uploading other people's YouTube clips.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like some girl or whatever, she was posting on TikTok. She's like, I made $10K from posting Skibidi toilets. Just doing like Skibidi toilet compilations.
Skibidi toilet compilations?
Yeah. I watched like the one that was circulating on Twitter, and it looked like that BioShock Infinite cutscene or whatever. It had the same fucking energy.
Yeah,
I thought this was the meme. I didn't realize people actually watch this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, how many are there?
Alpha. It's like kids. It's like 7-year-olds.
What?
Yeah,
that's a bit weird. Yeah,
it's like people born in 2015 are watching this shit.
So is there like a channel? What the fuck? So if I Google Skibidi toilet, there's gonna be
there's like a shit ton of content, and it has like millions and millions of views.
This is Elsagate too.
What is Skibidi toilet from Newsweek.com? There's an IMDb page for it. What the fuck?
Wait, how many people work on it?
I don't know. It's like some fucking. I'm unfamiliar with Valve, but it's like some Gary's Mod animation.
Yeah.
On IMDb, Skibbity Toilet's description is, the series follows a plot about the Skibbity Toilets taking over the world and men with cameras for heads, known as camera heads, fighting against them.
Oh, what's it? I mean, like, everyone watches, like, dumb shit on YouTube when they're kids. What was the thing I used to watch? It was, like,
Y2P.
It was... Yeah, it was Y2Ps, but it was like Dark Slayer or something, and they did like their Pokemon OC, and they had like battles, or what's the one fucking the like Sonic versus Mario web series?
Oh yeah,
SMBZ.
Yeah, Super Mario Bros. Z. That was dope.
It was.
Yeah.
They're like,
I think I got to the internet like a little late for all of that stuff. I never watched like YouTube poops or that.
Yeah, you're a zoomer. Repent.
My fault.
Yeah.
there are 15 seasons of Skibbity Toilet.
There should be
How
more.
long are the seasons?
Oh, you can go on. Okay, never mind. I was very impressed for a second, but I found a video that says it's season 15, all episodes, and it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds long. So there's probably only 30 minutes of Skibbity content like on the internet that's from the guy or person who made Skibbity Toilet. But that's still crazy to me.
Okay, wait, I found it. I found the thing I used to watch as a kid. It was called the Aquablade Chronicles.
What is it? What is it about?
It was like some animation of
what the fuck?
some dude playing with his Pokemon. Yeah.
That
Darkrai's true identity, the museum robbery. It was hype though.
That first
These are privated. You can't watch these.
Any archivers?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh wait, no. You can still watch them.
Well, the links on the wiki pages that you linked are dead.
There's a full series playlist.
The first image on the wiki is fucking awesome. Of this guy's recolored Fraligator and the 4 GameCube controllers with the stock sunset image.
The Fraligator is playing a guitar, an electric guitar.
I'm loving these like crude sprite splices that are
That's so cool though.
Yeah. You see those all over the place and like old.
This is like the coolest thing when you're like 10 or 11.
Yeah, when I was in like 4th grade, all I did all day was do Pokemon Sprite remixes. And I'd take like 4 Pokemon and just fucking put them all together in MS Paint. Shit, that rules.
They used Arceus and Darkrai. That's so hype.
Episode 4, Civil War. This is like some cape shit. This is Marvel.
It's way better than Marvel. Yeah. Have you guys been seeing those clips of the Flash that are like circulating around on the internet?
Oh yeah.
I mute all cape shit, and when something crosses my feed, my eyes glaze over for all cape shit. I do not fuck with cape shit.
There was a while not a while, but ever since I made a new Twitter account that has been banned, I've just been blocking people who talk about discourse or post about shit I don't like. Like if someone will post about a series I don't like, or like Fortnite or whatever, I'll just straight up block them. And I was like, you know what? I should go through and I should unblock everyone. Cause like, I blocked someone's like close friend or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start a nice guy arc, right? So I blocked everyone, and my timeline went to complete shit. It's complete dog shit now. It's just the stupidest fucking shit.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember you had like fucking a shit ton of my mutuals blocked, but I use Twitter in a similar way, where if someone puts discourse on my feed, I instantly mute them. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, the Flash. It's just like there's this clip where Wonder Woman like lassos Batman and the Flash, whatever, and Batman starts talking about how he has childhood trauma and like toxic masculinity, and the Flash starts talking about how he's never had sex and he's a virgin. It's like, what are we doing here? Like, what's going on?
I saw that. It was so funny.
Incel representation.
Yeah. Incel. Fake cell.
Fake cell?
Yeah.
Flash is a fake cell, yeah.
Oh my god. So, speaking of fake cells, I have the craziest story. So one time in a server, I made a friend with some FTM dude who was like really handsome, and this FTM dude invited me to a server, right? Okay, so this FTM guy is stealth, right? But no one knows he's AFAB, right? And they all think like he's the king of the incels because like he's super handsome. He has these really good like princely looks or whatever. So they all like suck his dick, right? But he's in this incel server, and literally all his friends are in this incel server, and it's called like debate incels.
Oh god.
So he's like, oh, you could here. How about you join the server, but don't tell anyone I'm FTM because they all think I'm AMAB. And I'm like, okay. So I joined, and they're literally putting this dude on fucking trial for being a fake cell. Like this guy, he's like Jewish. He's like 5'3", and his wife left him. And he's calling himself an incel because like he hasn't like had anything going on for like the past 7 years. And it's all these like Australian teenagers who were fucking bullying him and calling him a fake cell. Like they had the Discord call set up. So it was like an actual judicial proceeding, and they were like charging. Yeah, it was insane. It was unreal. I was laughing the entire time.
Why is it that like incel type spaces like that are like flooded with like actual children? Like,
I think that's like one thing that, like people will post about being incels, and it's like, dude, like you're 18. It's like it's really not that common. Yeah, it's really not that common for people to like have an opportunity to get laid in high school. You know?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I don't. That's bizarre. I observe like incel spaces and shit like that, but I guess I don't really notice people's ages or I don't examine their posts enough to figure out how old they are. But that is bizarre if there are actual kids in incel spaces talking about how they can't get laid.
No,
like just high schoolers.
Yeah, like all the people who are into Andrew Tate stuff are like 14.
Really?
A bunch of like incel-core artists are like younger than like 19, or at least were when that scene was like bigger.
Incel-core artists?
Yeah.
You explain that a little bit?
Oh god.
I genuinely don't know anything about incel-core art. Like, are you talking about like negative XP?
Yeah, like negative XP. Like,
but like music.
Like, yeah, people like Birdbath and Jezebel Burgley and Greens on Toast, they were all like 17, 16 when they like started like having their music pop off.
Is it all just like misogynistic shit, or is it just like I can't get laid or whatever?
Not all of it is. Some of it is. A lot of it is just like I'm a dumb idiot loser and I don't go outside and I like memes. And that's why people don't like me. Like that lyrics about that.
Okay, so just like angsty teenagers.
Fuck normies, etc.
Yeah, but it's literally like angst or whatever.
Sure.
I mean, it's all the same, yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to call yourself incel until you're like fucking 30 and haven't gotten laid. I don't know. It's such an interesting subculture to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't put my tongue on it.
Wait, people don't say wizard anymore. They say real cell.
True. Actually, I disagree though. I've met like dudes who are like 24, crazy incels. Like,
I guess at that point when you're 24 or whatever, like Like I can see the frustration getting to you, but like if you talk to incels and you're like yo, like hook, like just like put yourself out there, it's always because they have astronomically high expectations of partners.
Yeah,
that they themselves cannot reach because they're just so mentally ill or whatever, or so like obsessed.
Self-fulfilling prophecy, because they like probably before identifying as an incel were probably surrounded by like these types of people or like these types of like horrible like spaces that warp your brain, and it definitely messed with how they view the world and probably affected a little bit their ability to relate to normal people their age.
We didn't have incels before the internet.
There wasn't a word for it. That's for sure.
That is for sure. But
you just call them like misogynist or whatever.
Yeah. Call them nerds.
Yeah. Creeps, weirdos, etc.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's over. It's over for chud cells.
Chud cells? Have you seen the video? There's this woman who says that she's a liberal, but she only dates conservative men because she thinks that liberal men are too soy or whatever.
Honestly, I fuck with that.
I've not seen that.
I'll have to exhume the video from somewhere. I saw it once, and it's this. She looks like I don't know if any of you have ever been to Atlanta or Georgia suburbs, but there's a certain phenotype of white woman that exists in the Georgia suburbs of like highlighted blonde hair that's wavy, and I can't even describe the clothes that they wear. It's just gaudy.
Whole food phenotype.
Yeah. That's an excellent way to put it. And it was this woman who said that she was a liberal, voted for Joe Biden, believes in LGBT rights and shit. And she said that she will only date conservative men, and she doesn't care about their politics or some shit, because she said liberal men are too feminine for her. I don't know. It's just interesting.
She's cooking a little bit, but that's also a little insane.
Yeah. I don't know. It's I don't know if my perspective is a little different because I'm transgender and I'm straight, but exclusively dating conservative men is a bit insane to me.
Yeah.
Because I am transgender and straight, and most conservative men would be repulsed with the idea of like dating me. I don't know.
You'd be surprised.
You're right.
Serious.
I know you are serious. I would be fucking shocked how many conservative chuds want their transgender shorty.
Yeah.
Alex Jones.
I actually just blocked a like chaser account today where their likes were like a very even mix of like weird culture war bullshit and like trans porn.
Yeah. Culture war bullshit and trans porn.
Every like super transphobic Twitter account with like the American flag and their profile pictures like them with wraparound sunglasses. If you click on their likes all the time, it will be like the most egregious porn you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah,
like just like fucking wild trans porn.
Like frequently these people have like their real ass name attached to their account. Have you no shame? Do you not know that like that's like your real ass name and people can find you in real life based on this?
That's mind-boggling.
Probably married.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like,
I never interact with those accounts, or I never see them come across my feed. And if they follow me, I don't notice. But that's mind-boggling to me that anyone would have their real ass name on Twitter and like porn, or just because that shit, it's public.
It's the privilege you get being a high B. You don't have to. It's just all noise to you.
I'm a low B queen. I feel like
there's a specific like generational thing where people who are like young don't really understand the idea of privacy on the internet. Like, there was a certain time on the internet where everyone had a handle or whatever when you post on their own forums. Like, you wouldn't fucking use your real name. And, like, boomers don't get that because they joined the internet after, like, when Facebook became a thing. And, like, Zoomers don't really get it because they joined, like, they started using the internet in, like, 2015 or whatever. So, yeah. It's, like, this one small subset of the population who
uses their real ass name. Or, sorry.
The one thing that millennials are right about.
Pseudonyms on the internet. Aliases, etc. Yeah. I can't imagine, like, a lot of people know my name, like my real last name that I go by. But having that information... Yeah, Grug Cell. Yeah. No, Paige. But having that information, like telling everyone, I don't know, or having that information publicly attached to my account is kind of scary to me. I don't mind if people know, but it's just, I don't know, bizarre to think about.
Oh, I fucking found one of my work coworkers. One of my work coworkers found my Twitter account. It was so fucking scary. They messaged me and they're like, "Yo, can I follow you on Twitter?" And I'm like, "What?" And they sent me a picture of me that I had posted to my Twitter account. I was fucking dying. My heart was racing, and luckily it was like
it wasn't one of those ones where you're thirst posting with your thighs, were you? Was it?
No. It was it was like. It was on the account that I had planned to link to my college account, so there was nothing incriminating on there. But still, I was kind of like, oof. Like, I set my location to my state, and I think because of that, like, the algorithm must have picked it up. But my phone number was an Irish phone number, all right? And I used an email address that's like a trash email address that's not linked to anything. It doesn't have any recovery email address or whatever. Like, so there's no, and I checked and it's like, you can't add contacts or whatever. I'm not even sure if they were a contact. So it was just like the fucking algorithm.
Yeah. I've actually had coworkers find me through like the same means, just, I guess, because like sometimes my posts pop off, and so
you're a Twitter e-celebrity.
I'm not a e-celebrity. I'm a niche nano celebrity at best.
Nano. Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
My boss found my Twitter.
Grug's
Wait,
your
really?
boss found your Twitter?
Yeah, my boss found my Twitter. What are you saying, Brie?
That's terrifying.
I was saying you're a fucking Twitter celebrity or whatever.
I'm not. I'm literally normal.
You have 10K.
No,
10K.
Yeah, you are a Twitter celebrity. So my coworkers or whatever, I started following them after that, and they will like retweet you all the time.
That's so obnoxious.
Yeah. No,
sorry.
They'll okay. So every once in a while I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take a break from Twitter, right? And I would like deactivate all my accounts, and then I would check Twitter to see what was up, and I would look at okay, so I would be like, you know what? I'm fed up with the internet. Like, I hate being terminally online. I hate always using Twitter. I'm done with this, right? So I would deactivate like my terminally online account, and I would switch to like my private IRL alt. And when I'm on like my private IRL alt, all I see is like people retweeting my friends, and I'm like, fuck. Like, dude, I can't escape. Yeah, I can't escape it.
I see that on like, I can't even escape it on Tumblr. I'll go on Tumblr and I'll see like screen caps of fucking like Paige's posts, or like that one repressor guy. Just on my fucking dash, and it's like,
yeah. I've literally seethed so hard. I've literally like been seething and being like, oh, I want to tell them I'm friends with that person so bad, but thankfully like cooler heads prevailed, because like I don't want to get found out. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, it's probably not much of a flex to be like, yeah, I'm friends with like this random Twitter person you follow. Isn't that cool?
I value my friendships. Okay.
No, well, I'm sure, but I doubt that wins you very many points in real.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah. and also like they're not like super. They were my work coworkers. I used to work at like a certain national coffee chain, right? So they're like they're like 20 or like 21 or whatever. So just slightly younger than me. But yeah. So and also, what did I say? Like, I would tell them like, what would I say? Like, oh, like I think I said to one of my coworkers, and I was like, "Oh, that one person you retweeted, like I know them or whatever." I think they were like, "Yeah, it wasn't you, Paige. It was someone else." I was like, "Oh, I know them." They're like, "I don't believe you," and that got me so tilted because like it was like you're not all that or whatever to me. I was seething. I was seething so hard. I was like, "Oh, yeah."
Uh,
The
but
life of the Lobby. Yeah.
I was saying earlier, my boss found my Twitter account. Like he knows about
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah.
Because he has my Discord, and this was before I
Your
had
boss?
everything. Yeah, I play League of Legends with my boss sometimes.
That's wild.
Yeah, he's like 25.
Oh, okay.
But and this was before I had everything linked to my Discord, and I didn't have anything linked to my Discord specifically because he followed my account, or no, he had me on Discord. And this is probably poor OPSEC on my part for not making a Discord specifically for IRL people I don't want to know about my online presence. But he found my account because my old profile picture on here was like my cat profile picture.
Oh yeah.
And I had just come back from I went to CEO a few weeks ago, and I just come back, and he called me when I got off my plane or the next day, and he told me that he found my Twitter, and he thought my posts were funny, but except for this one post, he's like a really evangelical guy,
Oh god.
and he
so
he does
funny.
he does not fuck around about God. And I had this one post where like if Jesus were born in 2023, he would be a bisexual dude from Atlanta. And he didn't like that one, but it's just
You're
like a
fired.
no. I told him not to tell our boss because the way that hierarchy works at my job is I'm like a manager, but he's my manager, and then he has his manager,
Yeah.
and he isn't going to tell our boss, and he thought that they were funny, but it's just like I don't know. My coworker knows about my posts.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was driving when he called me, and I
That's so
almost
weird though, like calling someone like, "Hey, I found your account."
he was asking me some questions about work, and then he
Oh,
said,
okay,
"Okay,
okay.
I'm like in my office now. Let me ask you this," because he had our associates around him or whatever. And
Oh,
he
he didn't.
said, "So your Twitter?" And I said, "Fuck," like audibly while I was driving, because that's not something I want to share with people who I know professionally.
Yeah. I have a weird complex where people I perceive as having power over me, like I don't want to be friends with them. Like
Yeah.
like coworkers or managers or whatever. Like I was like, you know what? If they can get me fired, I don't want to have close proximity socially to them.
No, I'm literally the same way, and
Yeah.
like I kind of take it personally a lot of the time, because like a lot of the time they'll like ask me to hang out, and I'll just be like, no, sorry, or like
Yeah.
they'll ask me for my socials, and I'm like, I don't share that sort of thing with coworkers. They're like, they like act hurt about it.
I guess my situation with my boss is a little bit different because at the company that we work for, we were both regular associates, and we both started around the same time, and we're similar in age. And I've known him for like 4 years, and I've been working with him for 4 years. And we've like entered management positions together, although he is a little bit higher than me. So I guess my relationship with him specifically is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
guess
really
yeah.
care.
I guess part of it is one one of the reasons I'm so private is I'm closeted. I
Okay.
mean what it, Okay, listen, okay? No one knows I'm a fucking homosexual IRL, right? So I post gay shit.
Nobody knows.
Oh my god, leave me alone. So anyway, so like whatever. So my FTM coworker who's like gay or whatever, like every time like I'm talking to him, he's like talking about like gender stuff or like gay stuff, and I want to like engage in conversation, but I fucking can't, and it takes me off like so much, and it gets me to the point where like uh
the reason he is talking to
yeah, it causes like pent-up frustration. Okay,
he's talking to you. Get it. He's talking to you because he knows he smells it on you.
Yeah, literally the first day at my job, he was like putting ice cubes down my back or whatever.
What the fuck?
That's weird. What the hell?
Yeah.
What the
like he was just like smirking at me like or whatever, and I'm like, oh my god, like I can't deal with this.
No, if I didn't know you and I saw you real life, I'd be like, I know what you are. I know what you are. I know what you are. I know what you are.
I people treat me normal IRL, so
nobody can tell.
People just think I'm a buddy. They're just like, hey buddy, what's up? I'm like
just the court eunuch.
Oh my god, I'm like, I'm not your buddy. I'm older than you. I just turned fucking 24. I'll kick your ass.
Oh god, my fucking there was a new guy the other day, new coworker, and he's 20, and he thought I was younger than him.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Like that would happen. Like I lived in Ireland for like 5 years or whatever. So I like one of the first, like on my first week on the job at my store or whatever, I was talking to this dude, and this dude had just turned 21, and I was like chatting him about like, oh, what are you gonna drink for your 21st birthday? And I was like going through like the types of alcohols, like the types of drinks like I think are cool or whatever. And he's like, wait, how old are you? I'm like 23. And he's like, oh, I thought you were younger than me. I'm like,
you have this youthful glow, the jubilant, childlike essence.
I don't look like a kid. I looks like squarely like 20 or like 21 or like 19, like college age. So
fuck. I was helping this old lady at the supermarket because she just asked me for help, and I wasn't in a rush or anything, so I said, sure, I'll help you out. And she asked me how old I was because I was talking about some freelance shit that I do on the side, like visual design or whatever. I was lying to her. I don't fucking do that shit. I was just trying to sound cool to the old lady. And she asked me how old I was, and when I told her how old I was, she thought I was in fucking high school. But I told her I was 22. She said, what?
Yeah.
I thought you were in high school.
Yeah, one of my friends who's like insanely brainwormed to hell. Like I always tell her, I'm like, you look 12. She's like 23, by the way. I'm always like, you look 12, right? And like she never buys it. She always gives me like some bullshit. But she got a new job at like some government office, and she went in, and the first thing this person said to her, like when she got the job, was like, how old are you? And she was like, oh, I'm 23. And they're like, I thought you were 12.
Oh,
and she like told me this. It was so funny. I like died laughing.
When I first started working my job, I had a coworker who just would not believe me when I told him my age. Like, he just, because I'm not out at work or anything. I guess he just thought like I was a weird teenage boy.
But, okay, you do not pass as a teenage boy whatsoever. Come on.
I don't know.
You literally look like a 14-year-old girl. Come on. Let's be real here.
It's over.
I mean, that's rough too.
Yeah.
They don't hire 14-year-olds anywhere, so.
They do in some places.
They're rolling back like child labor laws. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No,
the woke child labor laws established in like 1916. Yeah.
We're taking back this country
return
child labor at a time.
Just kids like digging in the mines.
I used to live in South Carolina, and it's actually illegal under like kind of heavy stipulations, but it is legal for a 14-year-old to like work a job.
Yeah,
They don't really
Family
hire
businesses or
14.
some shit.
No, you can work at like fucking McDonald's at 14, but it's like you have like very restricted hours, and they're like kind of like they have to give you like really frequent breaks compared to like regular people. They don't really hire people at 14 for that reason, but it's a thing.
Yeah, I remember like a while back on Twitter, there was a bunch of people posting pictures of like fast food restaurants with like signs saying we hire people like young, and people like talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a job at Dairy Queen when I was like 15.
Fucking every child in the state of Georgia has their first job at Chick-fil-A at young teenage years. So I guess I do see that.
Yeah. No, I feel like the best way to kickstart the decline of your mental health is to get a job when you're like in your teens still.
Nice and young, work
Yeah.
until you're 70.
That's certainly when things went downhill for me.
I have like a boomer opinion on this. I think that having a job, working like a service job, is really important to socialization.
No, you're
Like-
right, but not that young.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You got better ways to be using your precious time where you don't actually need to pay bills.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's a correct take. I think spend your time
Yeah, like
playing
I work.
and shit.
Yeah, like
as a child.
I worked at Dairy Queen when I was like 15. When I was 16, I worked at a Wendy's, and then I worked at like a Costco or whatever. Like I had pretty much just like bullshit jobs that I didn't even need to work, where I would make like $7 an hour. Yeah.
My flex is that as a 18-year-old, this was the first place I worked. I was a sushi chef.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Were you good? Did you make real sushi or was it?
It was pretty real. I mean, what do you mean by real?
Well,
like I would like fillet like a whole ass salmon
Sorry,
or like a
I
yellowtail.
think that was incorrectly questioned because there's like
It's not like
grocery
fast
store sushi, which is almost like fast food sushi, where it's not real sushi. They just take strips and put it on shit. I think that's what I was posturing my question as. Like if you actually fillet
It was
the
like
shit.
a sushi and hibachi restaurant, and like it. I mean, the owners weren't Japanese, but good luck finding a sushi restaurant in the States that is actually owned by a Japanese person that's not in like California.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you're
that
right.
sounds that sounds pretty real.
Yeah,
Like I could make like nigiri and stuff.
that rules.
Yeah,
Did you wear a headband? Did you wear a headband with like
not a headband, but I wore like I had to wear like a cap because I had a
You
lot
have
of
a
hair.
chef's hat.
Not like a chef hat, but like a bandana that I like had to tuck all my hair up into.
Yeah, when I briefly worked in a deli, and they made me do that shit when I was cutting the meat and shit. I hate food jobs, food related
Not food
jobs.
service.
A lot of respect for those who work at particular coffee. I was talking to Morgan and Anna about it earlier. A lot of respect for people who work at a specific coffee chain. It has gone nationwide.
yeah.
I wonder which one.
Yeah, what could you possibly be talking
Yeah,
about?
like people I
Dunkin'
don't know
Donuts.
I don't know if it's just the place, but I worked at a national coffee chain that was on like the major highway running up the East Coast, right? So literally everyone traveling from like from DC to like New York or like Maryland or whatever would like stop in, and it got like on Fridays or whatever. I worked mornings, which are peak. We didn't have the capacity to make enough drinks. We didn't have the capacity to like meet demand. So it's not uncommon to have like our most experienced coworkers like go and cry in the bathroom or like start crying while they're working their job.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure it's like, I mean, it's the same with most service places. Like companies do not want to pay people for labor to have them on the clock. So they always have the minimum amount of employees they can have on the floor at all time. Right?
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, that's really bad at my work. I'm always having to do stuff that's just not my job at all.
Yeah. So when you have like the minimum amount of people you possibly can on the floor, and then like someone like one person calls off, it's bad. And then you have like more than predicted traffic, it gets really bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they wonder why they can't keep motherfuckers around.
Me when someone calls off, billions must die. Me when I call off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's over. There's this person I follow on Twitter, and I won't name names, but she is fighting in the war in Ukraine. I was talking to Paige about this. She's fighting in the war. Yeah, she's fighting in the war in Ukraine on the side of Ukrainians, right?
Okay.
So, and every picture she posts of herself, it's this selfie with this like goofy, dumb grin, and she's like updating her status or whatever. She's like posting pictures around the campfire with her bros, or she's like,
this person is not real.
No, she's real. She always has the goofiest dumb smile on her face every time she's posting. Like even when she got like shot or wounded and had to go to like a hospital, like she was smiling through it all, like so happy. And I'm like, you know what? She's literally happier than literally all my fucking coworkers. Half my coworkers are like talking about how they want to put their head in the oven and die of like town gas asphyxiation. Like it's pretty bad.
You know the Twitter libs that are their profile picture is a picture of them doing this grin, or they're like doing the soy point or some shit. Yeah. There was this photo that I found of the person that Morg's talking about, and she just looks like
she's doing the soy face or whatever.
Here, I'll send the picture in the chat. But she's literally doing like the soy point. With like a fuck Putin patch. I don't know. It just looks very soy to me.
Yeah,
I like this image a lot.
I mean, I would joke to my coworkers that are like, I was like the people who work at X coffee chain, the weakest people who work at X coffee. Yeah, I was like the people who work at X coffee chain. The weakest people who work there are stronger than the strongest soldier in Ukraine. And honestly, I kind of believe that. Like, mad respect to people who work bad service jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone has to do it.
Yeah. But on the flip side, like about the war in Ukraine, there was some article, and I forget where it was from, but it was this dude and his friend who are American soldiers, and they served in Afghanistan, and they were like, "Oh, Putin's evil," and they're like, "This is the closest I'll be to ever get to fighting a virtuous war." So they enlisted in Ukraine, right? And they went to go volunteer to fight, and they had the most traumatizing time of their lives. And they're like, "We can't just kill innocent civilians and get away with it. We can't call for backup whenever we want. Like, there's no one there to support us. It's not asymmetrical warfare. The people who were fighting are equally as armed as us." And they're like the best day in Ukraine. What were they saying? Yeah, like the worst day in Afghanistan is like a good day in Ukraine. Like they're just used to not coming under like bullet fire, whatever. So, respect to the troops out fighting in Ukraine, whatever side they're on. Yeah. Yeah.
That was so heartfelt.
Yeah. Sorry.
So wholesome.
Very impassioned.
This is gonna sound really bad, but I was going on a trip to Europe, and before I went on the trip to Europe, I was like in a Sheetz parking lot on my phone, Googling how to join like the Ukrainian forces.
Why?
Because
Shorty.
Because like I don't know, I had like a death wish or something, and like or morbid curiosity.
Oh yeah, I remember your little phase where you're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna join the military probably eventually."
No,
that was so goofy.
Wait, I have to find this article. There was an article, and someone posted it on Twitter, and it was like 27% of transgender people have served in the U.S. military.
That's true, yeah. Or I'm not going to say that's true because I don't know, but I've also heard that statistic.
It's like totally disproportionate. So
In fact, I know a lot of trans people in real life who are veterans.
yeah.
Transgender people are significantly more likely to serve in the United States military than the general population. Really?
Yeah,
I believe it.
they're transgender people. They have the spirit of like Scythian war priestesses in them. Like it's just their natural compulsion.
That's kind of mind-boggling to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wonder what the or not rationale. I wonder what the reasoning behind that is, or the common thread
The
between a lot of
military gives
people.
you like good benefits or whatever,
That
and
is true. And I
yeah,
guess the transgender population in the world is just it's such like a small subsection of people. I guess it's not absurd that the United States military is such a large.
yeah. Well, the U.S. military is like an insanely large employer, so
Yeah, I was gonna say that they might be the biggest employer in the states, but I was gonna say that that's definitely Walmart.
yeah.
Um, Largest employers in the USA.
So if 21% of the total transgender population is estimated to have served in the militaries, all right, there are four of us here. Someone is a Fed. It's
Wait,
not
no,
me.
wouldn't there have to be 5 people?
Okay, I was never good at math, all right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
give me a break.
There's 1.4 million people who are on the military payroll, so they are the third largest employer in the United States. So that actually makes sense that there are so many transgender veterans.
What's number 1 and 2?
Walmart and Amazon.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, the she-they of our army.
Yeah, Walmart has 2.3 million. This is global, so I don't. It might be. I don't know if Walmart is international. Amazon definitely is international, and they have 1.6 million internationally. So the United States military might be the biggest or the second biggest domestic employer. I don't know.
Yeah. What's it like? Uh, like people talk about how like the tech industry has to hire transgender people so it doesn't go under. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, like transgender people have like a vice grip on like information technology.
That's what I'm in school for.
Apparently,
Information security.
Yeah.
apparently Walmart is in 20 different countries.
Oh, I didn't know
Checks
that.
out.
What? I, I think Walmart. Really?
Walmart,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense.
That's less than I would have that's less than I would have guessed, honestly.
I don't know why, but I thought Walmart was just a domestic corporation for some reason. I don't know why I had that delusion in my head.
No, they're kind of huge.
In what countries does Walmart operate?
There's the list.
Botswana, Canada,
It says
Chile.
Africa, like Africa's a country. That's funny.
I noticed that. I think that's just their general, like the market they're referring to. But in the actual image that Anna sent, it said South Africa. Oh, they operate in Nicaragua. I didn't know that. Fuck.
Um,
That's why I have an uncle.
Oh, and
Um,
Zambia. Zambia is not included on that list
ah, I see.
because the way it's formatted, it's all of those, and then every state, and then Zambia.
That rules. I wonder
yeah,
why they
like
have it like
a
that.
lot of these make sense, like markets that are easy to break into.
I think it's just alphabetical, but all the states are next to each other.
Yeah.
My mother is from Nicaragua, and a lot of her family is, and she moved to the States when she was like 15 or something, but a lot of her family stayed back in Nicaragua. And her brother, my uncle, he has this fixation with Walmart. Every single time when he first started naturalizing into the States and moving here, he would.
Personizing.
Sorry.
Nothing.
Oh, but he would go into every Walmart he saw because it was like Mecca to him. He would
That's
go in
so
and
funny. Like In and
look.
Out Burger to some people or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would go in, go down every single aisle. He would spend like
Yeah. Paige muted herself, but yeah, that's great. I used to live I think I said it, but I used to live in Ireland or whatever. And the concept of a superstore like Walmart is just so totally foreign. Like in Walmart, there are just aisles and aisles of like shit. They're
Yeah.
like there's an entire cereal aisle. Like in in Ireland, there are like 5 different brands of cereal, or like
Really?
if you want candy, right? You have maybe you have like Cadbury and like one other type of chocolate bar, and those like cover like 70% of the market, and the rest is just like wine gums or whatever, or like
What's
Skittles.
wine gum? What?
Um,
Wine gum?
there's not actually wine and wine gums, but like the insane consumer choice that Americans have is kind of crazy.
Whoa, I'm feeling kind of patriotic right now.
I love consuming. Anyway, shout out to wine gums. I love them.
Also, to be fair, we have like cereal is half an aisle because the other half is normally like other breakfast stuff.
Wah, damage control.
It's like it's like there'll be like Moa burger flavored like potato chips, like Pringles. It's like, but why? Why would you do that? Like,
I don't know. Choice and shit. They have it. Do you know what Mills Fleet Farm is, or Menards?
it sounds familiar.
Oh yeah, save more money at Menards.
It's a northern thing. Rust Belt. I don't know. I know that they have it in Minnesota, which is where I have family and I visit, so I know about it. It's Menards is like Walmart or in Mills Fleet Farm, but for like farm supplies, and you can just find random stock that they've had there for decades. I found there was a Soul Calibur 4 for the PlayStation 2 or some shit there that I
That's
found
so awesome.
when
That's
I was
so awesome.
I found it when I was 12 and I wanted to get it, but my parents wouldn't get it for me. And then I came back to visit my grandparents at like 16 or 17 and it was still there. The Soul Calibur 4 or whatever, the PlayStation 2. It's you go in there and it's like time is stopped in the farm supply stores up north where they just don't throw away old merchandise. It's bizarre compared to one of those big giant supermarkets or superstores like Walmart. They have a different business operation. I don't know. It's interesting to me. I love Menards.
Menards.
Do they have Menards in Ohio?
They do. I thought there was one nearby, but I'm thinking of something else. I can't remember what it is.
Sounds like one of those. Yeah, it's like one of those made up like store chains. That have you ever seen that like map of like that like alleges to be like regional grocery store chains, but none of them are real. It's all like made up bullshit sounding names that could conceivably sound real. Let me find it. Yeah.
Do you guys have Meijer? Do you know about Meijer?
I have no idea what that is.
Meijer is like kind of like Walmart, but Meijer is awesome. Meijer goes crazy.
I was driving to Arizona. I saw a lot of bussies.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's a grocery store. It has like a beaver or whatever.
You're talking about Buc-ee's. Shut the fuck up.
You're talking about Buc-ee's.
Kill you.
Fuck off.
Yeah,
I saw
whatever it's called.
Wishful thinking.
Here at the bussies. Yeah, I was driving to Arizona all the way from like New York or whatever, and America's favorite grocery stores by region: Easterlands, Food Mommy, Great Flamingo, Corb Torson's, Turtle Bees, Chucky Friend. The Chucky Friend looks real.
Yeah.
Weps, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, like these are like they look like
what's so fucked up about this is there are actual real grocery stores in here. Like Kroger exists. I have
that's the only one that's real. It's the only one that's real.
Really?
Yeah. Wilson Italy is like Harris Teeter, I think is what that's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Which also sounds fake as fuck. Like I visited someone in North Carolina once and they were like, yeah, but let's stop by Harris Teeter. And I was like, what the fuck is that?
Is Food Mommy real? I would be so pissed if Food Mommy isn't real.
Shut the fuck
I think
up.
it's like Food Lion. It's an edit.
It's over.
Yeah, but anyway, I was driving from New York to Arizona, and I literally got jump scared by the fucking Bass Pro Shop pyramid. I thought it was in I thought it was in like Vegas or something. But
No, it's in Tennessee.
Yeah, it was in Tennessee. It was like it's massive. It's insane. It's like one of the biggest pyramids in the world.
Yeah.
I live 6 hours from that place. It's I don't know. It's bizarre. What do they need? What do they need that?
Like, whose idea was it? Like, because
it wasn't originally a Bass Pro Shop.
Oh, okay.
What was it originally?
It was a stadium for like. It was meant to be like a stadium for like concerts and like basketball and stuff, but
so like the Orb in Las Vegas.
Yes, and it ended up going unused because it had like some fucked up sort of design flaws that would have been like way too expensive to like fix, like prohibitively expensive for whoever like originally built it to fix. So it just like went dormant for a while until they like sold it to like Bass Pro Shops who had it renovated.
I can't wait for them to turn the Las Vegas Orb into like a Taco Bell or like a Dunkin' Donuts.
That thing is so stupid. I feel like if you just like shot it like from a distance, it would like
shatter the whole thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm pro Orb. I think it's so dope.
I want to break the Orb.
So funny.
Like people who are like golfing, they have this giant fucking eyeball that's like multiple stories tall, staring at them.
You know, they're like false idol to me. I don't like it.
Yeah,
they're erecting more eyeballs, or sorry.
Yeah, they're doing them all over the world. Yeah,
they're making one in London. That's the only one I know about. That's coming up next.
They feel so sinister. Why can't it be like a more friendly, irregular, organic shape?
Like what, an obelisk?
I don't know. Like
the Las Vegas cube.
Yeah. I'm unironically all in on it. I think it's dope.
Why?
Like, there are like pictures of people driving around Vegas, and
it's
there's
so
this
garish.
I know, I love it. There are like these huge, like there's this huge, like multiple stories tall fucking basketball. Like it's insane, but it's perfectly spherical shaped.
I wonder how annoying maintenance on that is, because like how is it? Is it like screens on it?
Yeah, it must be like LEDs.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just like medieval peasant brained, because that just like that don't seem right to me.
It's very freaky. It's very satanic.
It activates my like pitchfork and torch reflex a little bit.
It's shit. Yeah,
it's crazy how I'm just now hearing about this, but it's been in construction for 4 years. They've been building it since 2019, and I haven't heard anything about the Las Vegas Sphere until the last month.
Oh yeah.
And it's just a giant fucking sphere in the skyline. That's insane.
I heard about it on the radio, because like Bono was like launching it. Like U2 was going to perform on the 4th of July.
U2?
Yeah, Bono and
U2 was the christening headline for the sphere.
U2, like I don't know anyone who listens to U2. Remember when they downloaded their album onto everyone's iPhone?
Yes. Oh my god. So my school had school iPads.
Oh yeah.
And this was like around the time of that. And for some reason, our like iPads, for whatever reason, might have just been iOS, had like this glitch where just like sometimes your iTunes library would just kind of start playing out loud. And so every so often in class, just fucking U2 would start playing from somebody's backpack or just like off of somebody's desk. It would just be, I don't know.
You know, there was so I actually know a lot about iPod Classics. The ones that had the I just sent in chat, the fucking old ones. They had a special edition U2 iPod.
What was so great about it?
It's U2. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what the
U2 sucks. They're all West Brits. They can go die.
I don't understand it has to be moms that are into this shit, into this music. I don't know. I don't know anyone who listens to U2.
Yeah.
Also, fucking random ass Gorillaz song in that image that you posted.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, like Irish people do not like Bono. Like they never talk about him.
I didn't even know he was Irish until 10 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Same. I don't hear anybody
That's
talk
because
about
that's because
Bono
he's
anymore.
that's because he's like isn't active in the country anymore. He just hangs out like in the US or the UK or whatever. I don't know. I know nothing about Bono other than like yeah.
That's what everyone from, or at least the islands, either Ireland or Britain, if they pop off for music, I don't think they stay in the UK.
Yeah.
Because there are better places to be.
Yeah, I mean, some people do. Like Irish people are very like prideful and very sensitive about their nationality. So,
Yeah. No, I
but
understand that.
game is game. Game is
Like
game.
Irish Republicans and shit like that who just happen to make music.
Game is game.
Tom
Yeah,
York lives in Oxfordshire.
yeah. That checks
Interesting.
out.
You know, Tom York is like 5'5".
I heard he was 5'1". I heard
He kind of has tall energy, so that surprises me a little bit.
5'5.5".
No, he does not at all. He has like
I could see him being like 6'2". It wouldn't surprise me, but I'm also not terribly surprised that he's kind of shortish.
Wait, which band is Tom York a part of?
Radiohead.
Okay, I've never heard a Radiohead song.
Paige is gonna crucify you.
No,
I'm
what's?
I'm a weirdo.
Oh shit! Actually, wait. No, I've heard a clip of.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I had to like take my glasses off and take a second.
Yeah, you had to
I'm
push
like-
up your glasses.
I'm like
yeah,
reeling a little bit.
you can forgive Anna. She's like a Zoomer or whatever.
Do you like?
I'm a Zoomer too. I'm pretty sure Anna and I are the same age.
I'm 21.
Do you fancy yourself a music enjoyer?
I never listened to music until like a year ago. In my defense,
I guess it's kind of almost just do better. Do better. Get on that right now.
I listen to some music. You know, I'm better than I used to be.
You should listen to Death Grips now.
Yeah. Go
what's
listen to Facemelter.
Anna's listening? Like, what do you listen to, Anna?
I like Talking Heads and King Gizzard.
I remember this. You told me that yesterday.
Yeah.
The rules.
Yeah.
And the
Dad
only
Rock fans are cool. Yeah.
I agree. The only reason I know Tom York is 5'5.5" specifically is because I was at this LGBT bar that's in Atlanta, and I was wearing a Radiohead shirt to the gay bar, and this
typical.
Grow up. People wear
Typical.
Grow up.
Me, proud owner of a Weezer shirt.
Exactly. You get it. It two sides of the same penny. And this trans guy who was working the bar saw my Radiohead shirt, and he had this huge discussion with me about Radiohead. And then to close off the conversation, he said that he was the same height as Tom York, and that's
he's just like me for real.
He's just like me.
He's one gay bar trans guy tall.
Bartender.
Yeah, my bad.
Shout out that guy. His name's escaping me. Which is terrible of me. He's really cool, and he doesn't charge me for cover whenever I go.
Shout out,
guy.
Yeah,
he takes care of us over there.
Yeah. Have you guys ever thought about getting that leg lengthening surgery?
No.
Height surgery?
No. Yeah, the leg extending surgery.
The opposite, maybe.
Yeah, the opposite, maybe, if that's possible. Like they can remove some of my leg bone.
Step on a landmine surgery.
Like
it would be like Cotton Hill.
I don't want to be like Gitzo, but like I think I might have shrunk like I used to be like 5'11" in like a little bit more than a half, and now like I'm like a quarter of an inch shorter.
Yeah, did you lose shoe sizes too?
That's like, I know that's like a meme, but I think maybe not, because there's like relaxin can cause like your ligaments to like get all mushy.
Are
And, like,
you
your
on relaxin?
no, it's like a byproduct of like
Of what? Of
progesterone.
what? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
was-
like
I
it's
thought- I
something
thought you
that
were
women
gonna
get
s-
during pregnancy. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna do the meme. I won't
Because
elaborate further on.
I know people who I think it's relaxin, but
Yeah, there are high
it's
levels of relaxin.
intravenously, where they'll inject relaxin intravenously or some shit. I don't. That shit freaks me out.
Oh,
Wait, I thought
what?
relaxin made your feet bigger.
No, that's HGH, or like human growth hormone, which you can get like dubiously legally.
Are you flip maxing? Are you flip maxing right now?
There are high
No.
levels of relaxin in semen. Apparently, that's yeah.
Uh,
I see.
typical. Um, that's so funny. Like the trap mode aesthetics image, because like half that shit is like complete nonsense, and the second half of it is like intentionally trolling people. Like, yeah, like eat your own cum, like eat your own cum, like it'll boost your estrogen levels.
No.
Yeah,
What's
or
the
like
bottom part?
It's
it's like alcohol lowers your testosterone. Get as drunk as possible all the time.
it's funny because like alcohol, like at least in like a very short span of time, like on like a very micro level, does increase testosterone or something like that. I've read. I don't know.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I think I might be totally talking out of my ass. I have no sources for this.
I've heard so many things like, oh, X lowers your testosterone, Y raises your estrogen, like about so many different things. I just don't believe any of that stuff.
It's all pseudoscience. Hormones aren't real. HRT is a placebo. There are no sex hormones.
It's global homo telling you to take that shit.
Yeah, it's all placebo effect. Like you take it, and then your thoughts become your reality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You will your tiny boobs into existence.
I had to take a sip of water. Yeah.
I should do that. I'm gonna do that as well.
Yeah, I fuck with water. I when I'm at work, I'll piss like 30 times a shift, and I'm not on spironolactone. It's because I always drink water all the fucking time. I'm just drinking water. I fuck with water so hard.
Damn, go this girl.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Water is great. I'm anti-soda.
you're anti-soda, but you
Yeah,
had a Monster, right?
So Monster's not soda.
Curious.
Yeah, sodas like it's really common for people in the South to like drink soda as a replacement for water. That shit is so bad for you.
Yeah.
People
I have,
people
sorry.
dismiss like the corn syrup hate as like conspiratorial. No, that shit's like straight up awful for you.
Yeah, poisonous even.
Yeah.
I have my family from Nicaragua. They are all morbidly obese, because they were exposed to American soda and shit.
Yeah,
and
it's like
stopped
South
drinking
America.
water.
Yeah, there's that one image. It's like an anime dude like drinking like a 2 liter of soda. It's like South Americans at 8 a.m.
Yeah, every time I go to my uncle's house, and I ask for water, and I just go to the tap and get water, they look at me like I'm speaking in tongues because I'm drinking
Yeah.
water and not their Coca-Cola.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Oh, wait, I was gonna mention something. Oh, yeah. So when that chart was like, there was like a while, and like, I think when the pandemic hit, like I started getting insanely paranoid about losing hair or whatever, or going bald. So I started like finasteride and like I started looking into um like ways to level tea. There like lower tea. There was a while like I would just drink fucking it's like licorice tea.
Oh,
Like
Oh, I knew you
liquor
were gonna say
yeah.
that.
Yeah, like licorice apparently like plummets your tea levels by like 30 or like 40 or 50%. It's crazy.
Is that real?
Yeah,
like
it blocks like some receptor pathway. Yeah. No, it definitely is real.
it can't be that effective.
Um I think that's what like the Scythians used to use. They used to use licorice as an anti-androgen.
Who?
The Scythians, the ancient like steppe warrior priestesses who drank horse piss
Horse piss and drink licorice.
yeah, and just licorice.
Wait, they actually drank horse piss?
Yeah, because it had
Pregnant horse urine.
like pregnant mares. Yeah.
I did not know that. I first learned of their existence when I played Civ 6, so
The
They have the
Scythians are based. Yeah.
Scythians in Civ 6.
they do. But don't play Civ 6. Civ 6 sucks.
I fuck with Sid Meier's Civilization 5
For
personally.
real.
Yeah,
5 is so good.
that's like our generational thing. Yeah.
Sid 5.
My friends used to get so tilted like at Civ 5 in high school because like on Sundays or whatever, like all our friends from high school would log on and we would play a Civ 5 game and like we would get all the way to the modern era, like developing our own countries, and then we would all go to war and tensions were so bad, like they would start like pretty heated arguments or whatever.
I'm a normal cis woman. I don't play your gay map games.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Like one of my friends is from like the UK. So we would all like choose our nationalities and like go to war with each other. Like there would be slurs like going back and forth.
Oh no.
Lawyers? Damn, I didn't know Civ got that heated.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
That's so
This
Melbourne
Civ
to you.
shit's no joke.
Represent Casper in Civilization 5, Catherine the Great.
What are you
yeah.
saying to me? What the, what the fuck? I played Civ. I don't know what you're saying to me, Shorty.
Oh wait, no, Catherine of Russia from Civilization 5. Yeah.
People who play map games scare me.
Is Civ a map game?
Yeah, Civ isn't really a map game.
How's it not map game? There's a map.
It's brain dead. It's brain dead.
Every
is
game
brain
has a
dead.
map?
It
And
plays
you
itself.
and you don't know the map. That's the difference.
Map games are like Age of Empire 3.
Victoria's
Hearts of
Paradox
Iron.
games.
Age of Hearts of Iron 4
Yeah.
of Warhammer.
World of Tanks.
People who play Warhammer freak me out because I tried to play that game I tried to figure it out. Like I spent 30 minutes just trying to figure out what to do, and I couldn't figure out how to move my units. I just couldn't figure out the controls.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
people
I
who
thought
play
it was
map
like in
games are
real
freaky.
life.
There's Warhammer Total War, which is from what I understand from an outsider speaking about the franchise, is owned by Games Workshop, who is the company that owns Warhammer 40k / Warhammer Age of Sigma balls or whatever.
Yeah, that checks out.
Fortnite balls.
I don't know anything about Warhammer. I have a coworker who always tries to get me to go play Warhammer with him, and I tell him, no thanks, I'm busy.
Yeah, it's like paint figures or whatever.
Yeah.
No shame to Warhammer fans.
Warhammer fans are so I play Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
And Magic the Gathering fans are cucked to Wizards of the Coast. If you think Magic the Gathering fans are cucked to Wizards of the Coast, Warhammer 40k fans are ultra cucked to Games Workshop.
Yeah, I appreciate. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say I appreciate Magic the Gathering because it's inspiration for a lot of stuff in Souls games. Like Miyazaki is really obsessed with Magic the Gathering. Yeah.
Richard Garfield's vision.
Yeah.
Is it Andrew Garfield? I don't know. I'm a fake fan. I think it is Richard Garfield.
Isn't Andrew Garfield a president?
Wait. Yeah.
He's the current president of the United States.
Forget I even said
I think
anything.
you're thinking of James Garfield.
Wait, no, you're thinking that's that guy played Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but there was a Garfield president.
Yes. There was a cat named Garfield.
What? No, there wasn't.
I know a thing or two about that silly cat.
Aren't you a lore expert?
Literally #1 Garfield super fan.
My favorite cartoon cat, Snoopy.
I can rep Snoopy. Snoopy's kind of me.
Yeah.
I fuck with the aesthetic of Snoopy. I don't know anything about Peanuts, but I fuck with the vision of Snoopy.
It's cool that he's friends with a bird.
You don't see that anymore.
Just
a picture of Paul Scala's profile picture. Cats or birds and dogs. You don't see that anymore. Fuck. Lindy is so funny. I can't believe that guy is real. Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Denim on denim.
Yeah, Twitter is so funny sometimes. Elon Musk is like the biggest lol cow on the planet. Like, not gonna lie.
I guess.
He just kind of.
The worst thing is that like he acts like a 14-year-old. Like, all his opinions and sentiments and like reading through his feed is like looking at a 14-year-old's Twitter profile. Like from 2012. It's bad.
It's fucked up and weird because like he does exhibit lolcow behaviors, but he has like way too many people that are like totally on board with what he's all about. Like Chris Chan didn't have any shit like this. Chris Chan didn't have like aggressive dick riders who would like,
oh my
God. I don't know.
Yeah.
This like transcends lolcow. It's a new breed entirely.
So my ex-girlfriend, who was transgender, by the way, she voted for Ron DeSantis like 3 times. Like, I don't know why, but she was like a super Elon Musk fan. Like, I was talking about like how shitty like Twitter has been for the past couple of months. She was like, he's the only one like who actually has like the vision to save the world. I'm like, okay, chill out. She was getting like actually heated.
That's so bizarre because I feel like you make her out to be very
and she's like
inspirational. Like I feel like she wouldn't.
Yeah, and she had schizophrenia, but otherwise she was an extremely sensible person. So
that's not so sensible.
Having schizophrenia?
No, not that. Like dick riding Elon Musk.
Yeah, no, that's not sensible. Yeah.
Elon Musk's weakest supporter.
Yeah, that's so funny when like Elon Musk is like, no, I've never owned. My dad did not own an emerald mine, and he gets fact checked by like the community notes. It's like Elon Musk's dad. Yeah, Elon Musk's dad. Yeah, we owned an emerald mine. I gave Elon an emerald brooch. We talked about it all the time when he was a kid.
Elon Musk kind of acts like my dad. My dad will send me Reddit links.
Yeah, the keys turning in the door every night was my very own Elon Musk.
I'm an original Elon Musk hater. Like forever ago, my dad loved him because like my dad loves like electric cars and stuff. But I could never stand him.
Yeah,
I always found like utopian. I guess not shitlib anymore. It's more libertarian, like utopian, annoying libertarian type shit to be really obnoxious and tiring.
Yeah.
It's Reddit to be libertarian now.
It's kind of always been Reddit.
Yeah.
Like Ron Paul 2012 was extremely Reddit.
Ron Paul's the dude with curly hair, right?
Oh, that's his
son, Rand Paul.
Yeah. He literally named his son after Ayn Rand.
Yeah, that's boneless Ron Paul.
That's crazy. What the fuck?
What?
He named his son Rand,
I know.
and his name is Ron. Is Rand a real name, or did they make that
Yeah.
up?
It might be
This
after Ayn Rand.
This is totally not my fucked up clone, guys.
Rand is a boy's name of German origin, derived from the ancient Germanic word "rand," which referred to the rim of a shield.
Whoa.
Wow, it has to be short for something.
Randolph, Randall, and Randy are possible ones.
It's Randall. Okay, never mind. That's. I thought he named his son Rand, and I was freaking out.
That's a suspect coincidence, though, that he's so obsessed with Ayn Rand, and that's his name.
Yeah.
Oh, he has total manlet energy. It's over. Have you seen the thing where? Yeah.
Let's see Rand Paul's height.
Is it listed anywhere? Do you have to cross-reference it in a photo against something?
Celebheights.com.
He's 5'7" or something.
He's 5'6.5".
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Could be worse.
Ron DeSantis is 5'7", but wears lifts in his shoes, and it's so obvious. And there are completely different accounts of his height. Some people are like, "Oh, he's 6 feet tall," and other people are like, "No, he's 5'7". It's so funny.
Ron DeSantis height. Oh wow, this isn't. Oh, celebheights.com. It says that he's 5'11". This is a picture of him next to Trump. I don't know if I trust that 5'11" because Trump is supposedly 6'3".
Yeah, he's in a lot of pictures he's obviously wearing lifts on his shoes. He wears high heeled boots and lifts. So
there's a curious lack of photos of Ron DeSantis' shoes on the internet.
Doesn't he kind of have a fag scent a little bit?
Oh yeah, he has a
Did you
list.
see the clip of him saying "yummy"?
I've seen that.
Hungry.
There we go. Yeah, I think I was talking about this last night with Morgan and Anna about how being a manlet is about proportions, not height. I don't.
Yeah, this guy is
that's
shaped
manlet
weird.
as fuck.
Yeah.
You can be 5'5.5" and not be a manlet, but if you're 5 whatever Ron DeSantis is, 5'11", but you're built like that, you're like a fucking manlet. Not to body shame.
This guy's head is huge, by the way.
Look at him. He's just like me.
Shut up, Mark.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like a real person. He looks like a actor in this one. You know the actor I'm talking about, the guy who is in Arrested Development.
Oh, yeah. Jason Bateman.
He looks like a shitty John Cena.
Yeah. Fuck, this is crazy. Have you seen the pictures of Donald Trump eating pork chop?
No.
No.
Hold on. It looks pictures of Donald Trump eating is it's my favorite genre of image on the internet.
Donald Trump is so funny because he kind of talks like my grandmother, who's from New York, around the same time, who's born around the same time.
I hate this image of Mayor Pete.
Of him eating the damn wings. Are those
They're
the
not
wings that he's?
They're not
what
wings.
Are they?
It's a cinnamon roll. He's eating his cinnamon roll like that.
What
That's
the fuck?
insane.
I feel like eating food is hard when someone has a camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
These people exist in public. They should have every single tiny action they ever take scrutinized. Because fuck them.
Have you I don't know if this is like a unique observation I've had, but every president can be seen eating ice cream. Have you noticed that?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Every single
Joe Biden
president
eating ice cream.
Joe Biden eating ice cream. Obama eating ice cream. Donald Trump. It goes all the way back to.
I think
Ronald
George Washington's.
Reagan.
I think George Washington's favorite food was ice cream or something.
Dwight D. Eisenhower eating ice cream.
Holy shit!
Oh shit!
They're all eating ice cream. Who is this? I don't know who this is, but they're
We're talking about so many things that require like the images we're talking about for context. I know this is going to make editing such a bitch if you ever release this for
it's
like
over.
YouTube.
People get yeah, it's whatever. It's just a bunch of pictures of presidents eating ice cream.
Yeah, we could probably put like the links in the description with timestamps.
Yeah.
Have fun, Morg. Have fun.
Like clicking them without context, you just get an image of fucking Joe Biden eating ice cream.
It's not that bad. There's only a couple of them.
You should just put like goats in there for no reason.
Yeah. Timestamp for when we're talking about Civ. Yeah, these goats.
What?
I don't know. Forget about it. Sorry I even mentioned anything.
Civ doesn't even have goats, fake fan. It's just sheep and cows and horses.
My bad.
What? No, like goats.jpg. Yeah.
Goats.jpg?
GOATSE.
Goatsy.
Oh, yeah. Goatsy.
Is it pronounced goats, not goatsy?
I always pronounced it goats.
I've only heard it pronounced goatsy.
Is the E not silent?
Why would it be?
I don't know. I figured the silent E just made it to where you stress the S more, which I do. Goats.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Anyways.
Lady?
Yeah.
That's that makes me want to die when people call Blade Bladey.
I love Bladey.
Blade, she called me Bladey.
Oh yeah. I always say Bladey.
No.
I say Bladey ironically.
I vibe check people by knowing they like Blade and pronouncing it Bladey in front of them just to see how they react.
There's a I was in Bedford-Stuyvesant and there's a Blade there was a Sad Boys themed cafe called Trash Island.
Is that real? Are you joking?
Yeah. No, it's real.
You're fucking with me right now.
I took a picture of it. I can find it. I can find it and I'll send it to you afterwards.
Okay.
Trash Island is a real cafe.
Yeah, shout out Trash Island and in Bedford-Stuyvesant.
That's so stupid.
No, it's dope.
They
ultimate dick rider.
No, Brooklyn. Some parts of Brooklyn are cool. Like what is it?
I know that was started by some dickhead with way too much money. Don't care.
Yeah, there's like the Bushwick Public House, and last time I went there, they were playing like Machine Girl.
Why'd you go to Twitter tranny mecca?
It's a long story, but essentially my girlfriend had a schizo meltdown and thought there was a psychic barrier around Manhattan and like Brooklyn, and she needed to go to New York. She literally showed up at my house from Florida and had me drive her to New York. That's
kind of cool, I think.
Yeah. Did she drive from Florida to the state you used to live in?
She had someone else drive her. It was kind of it's a long story. We should wrap up here in a minute. Yeah.
No, air out your personal business on this podcast here.
Okay.
No, I was joking. Please don't.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, long story short, yeah. She showed up to my house like out of nowhere, like while my parents were home, like on the front stoop of my house. And she's like, "Get in the car." She's like, "Oh, there." Yeah, she didn't have a car. She was like, "Get your car." She's like, we gotta go to New York." She's like, she was legit having like an emotional meltdown. I'm like, okay. And like, I was like, how about we take the train? Because there was a train that ran from my hometown right into like New York or whatever. And she's like, no. And she's like, just keep driving. And it's like a 2.5 hour drive. It was pretty wild. But yeah, we were chilling in the morning. I tried to make it fun, and I had fun. Yeah, we chilled in a Bushwick. We went cafe hopping. Yeah, it was dope.
Did you see any fucking high bees while you were there?
No. Honestly, this is gonna sound crazy, but the most like the most like I would say like boy murders or like trans people or like people our age I've seen was in Philly. I know that sounds crazy, but like yeah, like in New York everyone is so rich that or like, you know, wealthy or like old. There aren't that many young people, but Philly has like a decent amount of people who are like young and middle class and all, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um I can't think about any other cities that are like that. Like Boston isn't really like that for the most part. So
Atlanta's kind of like that.
yeah, it's like that. It's that old adage about Philadelphia and people, and 99% of people from Philadelphia.
What's the old adage?
99% of brothers from Philadelphia are gay.
What?
What?
I've never heard that.
Yeah. Are you
That's why it's called the.
are you
That's why
trolling us?
That's why it's called the city of brotherly love.
You made that
But
shit up right now. You just made that shit
Someone,
up.
someone knows what I'm talking about. Okay, whatever.
All right, one of the
Yeah.
one of the 5 viewers can
Yeah,
chime in the comments.
Yeah, it's like how Atlanta is like the bisexual mecca.
Yeah, everyone in Atlanta is bisexual.
There's like there's some dude on TikTok. He's on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. His name's Life and Scars. He gives out like the most. He gives out like the most misogynistic like advice, like the most twisted life advice. One of them was like how to not pay child support, and it was like move to another country like Russia or Pakistan. It was like deflate uh like your wife's tires so she crashes the car with your kid in it and you can like sue for negligence and not have to pay child support anymore. You can get custody or go to prison because if you're in prison for 120 days you don't have to pay child support. And there's a video and he's talking about like women from like he's talking about like the best cities to pick up women, and he was like uh he's like, Atlanta is the only city where you'll find a woman with you'll find a BBW with a BBC. Like it's pretty bad.
What the hell?
Yeah. No. Shout out Life and Scars. Like it's just so like it's so funny. I don't know if it's a bit or not, but yeah.
Nah, I like to for people like that. I like to imagine that they're genuinely just like that. Are you familiar with Mikey Miles?
No, is that
He's this guy who's a lol cow who's from New York, and he's very delusional. And there's a lot of speculation as to whether he's genuinely just like that, or if he's trolling and just it's a bit. But it recently, I don't know if it's. I recently found out. I don't know if this is a recent development, but he's like sexually assaulted countless women in the New York subway. So I think that he's genuinely just like that
yeah.
piece of shit. He thinks he can grow taller if he goes like works out, and he's 5'2" as a cis male.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mikey Miles, piece of shit.
Yeah. Shout out Mikey Miles.
Shout out Mikey Miles. Shout out that misogynist dude Morg was talking about going to Atlanta to get a BBW with a
Yeah,
whatever.
he's talking yeah, he was talking about how like yeah, I didn't want to repeat it, but yeah, he was talking yeah, he was like, oh, he's like, don't go to New York because like women from New York are like probably like more masculine than you. Yeah, which is
Whatever.
yeah, yeah.
All right, let's wrap this shit up. I have to potty.
Oh yeah,
Same.
yeah, I went to the bathroom like halfway through the podcast. But anyway,
You should have pottied before, you weaklings.
I
Did
I've
did.
been drinking this
go?
giant ass cup of
Fucking
water.
Who the hell are you? Like our teacher from fucking middle school?
Claims not to take Spiro. Pissing every.
Anyway, I guess we'll do sign off. Anyone got anything to plug?
No.
By Twitter, I guess.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you're the guest.
I'll put your follow. Wait, what's your Twitter?
Me? Who?
Yeah, what's your Twitter? Brie Facemelter.
Brie _ Facemelter.
Yeah, I think I'll put everyone else's Twitters in the episode description.
Do you have any art? Do you make any music, Brie, that you want to plug? Do you have like anything?
Just follow us on Twitter, whatever.
Yeah, it's all on my Twitter. And I have a SoundCloud too, Brie Facemelter. There's nothing good on there, so it's okay if you don't bother checking it out. Blah.
Yeah.
Bill, you forgot to introduce yourself at the beginning of the podcast, Morgan, so you have to edit that later.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
That's why I tried to say something.
I can stay enigmatic,
me.
okay? Yeah, I don't need an introduction.
Yeah.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
Real as fuck.
Anyway, I guess we'll sign off. Play Tekken 8. Tekken 8 hype. Buy Tekken 8. Buy Tekken 8. Play it on
is
Steam.
Coming out.
Yeah. Grug Cell's gonna have a
Tekken 8 open tournament.
Yeah.
A wired connection required. If you're on Wi-Fi, get out of here, shitter.
Yeah.
My fault.
All right. Well, I guess we'll sign off. All right. See you guys.
Bye.